Welcome back to the Mafuba Jar. We've been sealed away for another awesome video. And today, guys, we have finally got the new decks that have come here with set 8. We have our starter deck here, and we've got our expert deck. The starter deck, of course, that you see is Baby, Super Baby 2, and the expert deck is the Android one with Android 21. So we're actually gonna go ahead and start with this one here first because the expert decks do come with a pack of the sets, and I just really want to see what I get in the pack. So all in all, these are both pretty good decks. Like the baby archetype has a lot of potential behind it right now, and the fact that we have 2 leaders to work with, plus you get a lot of the support cards in it, it's really, really cool. And same thing goes for the Android 21. All right, so we got a 1 pack here of set 8, and let's see what we get. All right, so we got Beerus Ball, Absolute Release Ball, Super Baby 2, the other leader, which I'll put that to the side so I can compare them. We have Son Gohan Brainwashed, Gotenks, Birthday Party, Krillin, Shu, Android 21 Scheme, Defender Kizawaru. We have Dr. Urio's Revival, and ooh, that is nice. We got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku SR. That is nice. This is a really good card. Like, this is actually one of the other archetypes I was pretty hyped about. So he's a 5-drop triple striker with Offering. And what Offering does is that when you play this card, your opponent may choose a card from their life and place it in the drop area. If they don't, you get to draw 2 cards. So either you crit them 1 or you draw 2. Either way, he's pretty good. But his auto is what makes him amazing. Is that you choose one of your red battle cards with 25 power or more and place it in the owner's drop area. When your leader card activates Awaken, if this card is not in play in your battle area, you may play it for your hand. So basically, when you're Awakened, you just go ahead and just plop down a 30k triple striker for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, this card is really, really good. I'm really glad I pulled it. I actually didn't think I was gonna pull something that good, but oh well. I actually have a buddy who pulled the Dragon Ball Secret Rare out of this, so definitely you could get some good stuff out of it. I mean, I'm not complaining at all about what I got. All right, okay, this deck actually opened pretty well this time. All right, and just like the expert deck with Kaba, 5 out of 10 cards are going to be foiled, and it's not guaranteed the same ones each time. All right, so this is our expert deck Android 21 leader. Her auto is when this card attacks, you get to draw a card. And her Awaken's a little interesting. When you have a blue-green multi-card in your energy and your life is at 6 or less, you draw a card and flip one of your energy and you get to Awaken on the self-control Android 21. So in the main set, you get the villain Android 21, but in the expert deck, you get the good 21. You can tell by their eye color. And this one's self-control Android 21. You can't play battle cards when the original energy cost of 6 or more, which kind of sucks because you can't play down that really amazing 8-drop Android 21, but I guess I kind of understand why, because you could already accelerate energy pretty easy with the Android 21 deck, and this makes it so much easier. And her auto is once per turn. When a card in your energy is placed in your drop area by one of your skills, you get to draw a card and choose up to 1 blue-green multicolor card in your drop area, add it to your energy in rest mode, and at the start of your opponent's next main phase, choose up to 1 blue-green multicolor card in your energy and switch it to active mode. So a lot of the cards that set a a multi-card from your energy to your discard also replace it as well. So that's why the acceleration is even more amazing with this leader. So with that, I somewhat understand why they made it so you can't put down the 8-drop with this. But at the same time, come on. You could give us some busted stuff. All right, so the foil card we got here is Photon Wave, which I really like. It's a 4-drop. You draw a card, then you can choose all of your opponent's battle cards and return them to their owner's hands. Might of the Red Ribbon Army. I'm actually really happy that we got this one. It's a 1-drop with 2 activate mains. You draw a card, and you get to choose 1 blue-green multi-card in your energy, add it to your hand, then remove this card in your drop area from the game. Then you choose 1 card in your hand and place it in your energy in rest mode. See, well, okay, no, that doesn't exactly do it because it adds it to your hand, but still, that's really, really cool. All right, we got Android 16, a new start. So he's a 3-drop with Revive. You place cards in your hand that match the colors that match this, and you get to play from your drop area, and you negate the Revive for the duration of the turn. Revive is kind of a very busted ability. And his activate means you choose one blue-green. You choose a blue-green multi-card in your energy and place it in your drop area. Play this card from your hand. So this is one way to where you could accelerate your energy right there. And we get the Android 21 Bad Omen. This is like one of the power cards of this extra of the extra deck. No, the expert deck. So her activate means you pay 2 blue, 2 green. You get to play this card from your energy area. And her autos, you choose one card from your energy and place it in your drop area. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and up to one of your opponent's life and place them in their own drop areas. So that's really, really cool. So as I said, it's one of the power plays of the deck. And you have Android 21, the beautiful scientist. And even though there is no, energy exhaust here, Ben has already stated that this does have energy exhaust. They just, for some reason, forgot to print it on there. Or there might have been an error or whatever. But I could not really tell you. Her auto is when you play this card from your hand, look at the top 7 cards at the top of your deck, choose up to one card among them, place it in your energy, shuffle your deck, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, KO it, and you can play battle cards with between 30 and 35 for the duration of the game. Not really sure why they have that kind of restriction, but I guess that's just something they decided to go with. Put that down. We've got Android 17 here, Mechanical Prowess. When you play this card from your hand, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to one blue or green Android, add it to your hand, then you have the option of pitching a card from your hand if you want. I get the feeling that a lot of people are going to go with this instead of the Android 18, or both, just because it's an easier one to get. So you get 2 of those. We get 2 of the Android 18 Mechanical Prowess. If you have a blue-green multi-card in your energy, when you combo with this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 1, return to their hand. We have Android 16 here. Only one of this can be in play. It's a blocker. And the auto is when a card in your energy is placed in your drop area by one of your skills, you may play this card from your hand. So it's a free blocker. Really cool. You get Photon Wave, My Red Ribbon, New Start, 21. You get 2 copies of all the new stuff. And we have Predation. It's a 2-drop. You draw 2 cards and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 1 and KO it. So pretty nice. You get to draw 2 cards. And the rest here are reprints. You get a Peel Off. You get 4 of the Android 21 1-drop. You get 3 freezes here, 4 Nappas, just the basic stuff. You get 4 super combos, Bulma's Advice, Absolute Release Balls, Yamchas, and Whis. So it gives you a lot of the core stuff for the Android 21 deck here. So that's really, really awesome. Sorry about that weird cut I had to make, guys. My microphone actually died right in the middle of all that. So I was not expecting that whatsoever. I actually don't know how much it was able to save. So if something sounded a little choppy, I do apologize. Hopefully I could save it all though. Alright, so now next up here we're going to go ahead and open up the baby structure deck. Yeah, there we go. Now it doesn't come with a pack like the expert decks does, but it does come with the starter stuff. It comes with like a little rule pamphlet here and a paper mat for you to use, just so you know where the locations are for everything. And here is the starter deck itself. We used to only have the starter decks before. The expert deck is something they just introduced in set 7 with Kaba, and now we get it in Android 21 as well. And it's something I hope they keep doing though, because I think it's really cool to have 2 different types of structure decks. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Baby Vegeta here, the leader. To activate maze once per turn, choose 1 card from your life, add it to your hand. You get to switch this card to active mode. So this thing has an inherent dual attack and self-awakening. That is really awesome. And his awakening is that when your life is at 2 or less, you draw 2 cards, then choose up to 2 of your energy, switch them to active mode, and flip this card over. Now, I think this is kind of awakening here, because you also see this on the Goku Pan Leader. It's like a high-risk, high-reward kind of awakening. So yeah, having to wait to 2 life is pretty deadly, but the fact that you get both the draw and the restand, like that is completely busted. And you go on the Super Baby 2 Out for Revenge. So he has a dual attack, so you can keep up with the dual attack without having to take life. And his auto is once per turn when his card attacks, draw 1 card. So they had, I completely understand why they had to do the once per turn there. Because something with dual attack, like being able to draw 2 cards every time he attacks for turn, that's a little busted. And for comparison, we do have the baby leader from this set. We've got Super Baby 1. You get to choose 2 cards from your life, add to your hand. And then you look at your top 3. Choose up to a baby or brainwash card among them, add it to your hand, and then you put the rest of the cards at the bottom of your deck. He awakens at 4 life by drawing 2. And this one was interesting. Like he actually stays at 10k power. He doesn't get a 5k boost. And his auto is pretty good though. when the power of your opponent's leader is reduced to 0 or less, which with the whole archetype that's extremely easy, he gains triple attack for the turn. So instead of you have a dual attack with 15, or you have a triple attack with 10 when your opponent's power is at 0. So it's really, really good. And his activate is once per turn, you get to choose a Brainwash card in your hand and play it. So really, really awesome. No energy requirement for it. Both leaders, I'd say, are pretty dang good. All right. And let's go ahead and see the cards we get here. Now we do get some foil ones here. We get you get the SS3 Goku Last Straw. A 1-drop. He's literally a 1-drop Saiyan Kaba. So for yellow. So it's a 1-drop yellow. You choose a card to your life, adds to your hand. When his card attacks, he gets 10k and double strike. So really nice that yellow has this now. We had Krillin before, which had critical, but this is still pretty good. You get Super Baby 1 the Conqueror. It's a 3-drop. Only one of this can be played in your battle area. Activate means that if your leader card's a yellow baby and your opponent has added a total of 2 or more cards from their life to their hand during or to the drop area during this turn, you get to play the card from your hand. So basically, if they take 2 damage anywhere, free card. Super Baby 2 Vengeful Rampage. It's an EX evolve on top of a yellow baby when energy costs a 3, so goes with this. He's got Offering, and the auto is when you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards ignoring barrier. If at a duration and a turn their skills are negated and they can't be placed in a combo area from your opponent's battle area. Plus this card gains dual attack for a duration and a turn, so very, very nice. You actually get 2 of these. Battle to the Death. I love the sound of this card. His activate main is if your leader, if your leader is yellow, choose up to 3 cards in your life, add them to your hand, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and it gains -25 for the duration in the turn. One of your opponents, I'm sorry. So that's a really amazing one. I actually didn't know that we got 2 of these foil. Must be something new with the starter decks. Because typically it's 1 foil and 1 non-foil. So that's pretty interesting. See, like right here we get the non-foil Goku, Super Baby, Battle to the Death. Oh, I guess it is something new. Maybe one of them you get both of them foil in, or maybe I just have an error box here. I actually didn't hear any news about that, but it could very well be it. And the rest, almost everything else you get here, actually I'm pretty sure it's everything else here is just stuff from the set. So you get the Great Ape Goku, you get 4 copies of that, 4 copies of the 20k Brainwash Gohan, you get 4 Dr. Muse, 4 Baby the Overseer, 4 Flaming Death Ball. It's not Revenge Death Ball, but it is still pretty decent. I would still personally recommend Revenge Death Ball if it's possible. Because I think the Revenge Death Ball specifies Red Baby, but I don't fully remember. So you get your Brainwash Bulmas, you get your Shu on the offensive. Like, you get a lot of the core stuff you would need to build a baby deck if you wanted to do it. You just need to add a couple things of yourself here and there, but you get a lot of what you need. Alright guys, so this has been the video covering the new decks that we get coming with set A, and they're pretty decent. I could definitely see these at least holding their own in some DBS tournaments. Whether or not they'll be meta is kind of hard to say. Only time will tell on that, but they've got potential. They've got potential, I will say that. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and comment down below. And with that guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day. See you all next time, and you've all been released.